is Terry Lee from Sweet Pea Papers and the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. This is video 7 in our series Winter Fairies, and we're using a kit by Victoria Designs, and this is a Sweet Pea Papers project. It's not a design team project. If you are a member of the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, then you can get a step-by-step tutorial PDF that goes with this video series. And you can get it for free. If not, you can go over to my Ko-Fi page and grab a copy over there for a few bucks. All right, so I messed up. I made 2 right-handed pages and I needed a left and a right. So I had to move the page numbers all around. However, in the notes, in the PDF, when you get it, the page number will be correct for the video that it's in. Okay, so all I did was change the page numbers. I didn't change, obviously, the video order. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is this is ended up being 16. This is going to be 14, and 14 ended up being 15. So let's go ahead and finish what we thought was going to be 15. And I discovered something when I made some stationery that matches the envelope. Okay, I printed it on typing paper and I sprayed it with this spray to make it all sparkly. And I also discovered that the nice tag, this tag that we had for the pocket tag, was way too big because the flap came down over it. So how could we put a tag in the pocket to hold the flap shut? It was physically impossible. So what I did was I added some of this angel hair stuff, and I know there's a word for that, feather something. Anyway, I added some of that to the top of this, and I think I'm going to put a charm on it too, and slid it down in here, and it fit just perfect. So now we don't have to make a tag for that. But we do have to make a pocket now. So we're going to use this instead, which matches this. It's a scrap from that. We're going to put it there, and see, then that closes like that, and then we'll put a card or 2, maybe 2, in here to hold this shut. Okay, so let's make this into a tag. Get this stuff out of the way. Okay. Okay, so we're going to cut the corners off of this. And even though it's a pocket, I think maybe we should add a hole and add some of the ink, whatever that is, onto here, and then glue it down here. I don't know though. Now that I think about it, that's really close to that. I don't know. No, I think we should. I think we should. So let's get our crocodile out. Mostly in the center. We'll tie some of this on here if we can get it through. It's kind of curly. Good thing about this though is once you tie it, it stays tied. All those little fibers get caught in each other. And I guess it is that stuff. I've just never worked with it before, and I didn't realize that these were actually threads. So I thought it was something else when I was talking about it in the other video. Okay, let's trim it down a little bit. No reason to get carried away. That's too short. Okay. Yeah, that's too short. I wonder if I can get it untied. Remember the part about not coming untied? Alright. Oh, why did I throw that piece away? I have a whole bunch of different colors. A friend of mine gave me some. My friend Dorlisa. She lives in Vegas. She gave me all of this. So I'm all set for that stuff. I've got the cover picked out and I'm hoping it will work. I've got some lace and I even have a flower that's, I mean not a flower, a butterfly. That's an applique. I'd like to put that on too. And this pretty lace that has the sparklies in it like this. Come on. Spend all day on this. Let's make it longer this time. Okay, now we're going to glue it down as a pocket. This is the lace. Look how sparkly and pretty it is. You see it? Anyway. All right. I'm resetting my timer because I forgot to turn it on. Okay, so we need to not glue this side. I want to be able to move this around a little bit. That way it looks like a tag that you can take off. See, look at all these fibers everywhere. This one still has a little bit of pencil on it. You know what I didn't do? I didn't ink it. You see how I just yanked, just yanked it right out. This is light enough too that you can tell when it's inked and when it's not. Okay, let's try that again. I've only had 2 hours sleep. And it's already 11 o'clock and it doesn't seem like it. My ears are ringing so loud. My ears ring all the time anyway, but when you get sleepy, it gets crazy. Okay, let me get that there. Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll make 2 tags out of this, one of which is going to have this little girl on it. This seam's upside down now. That's upside down too because there's writing. Well, it goes this way. Oh, frozen. The N is almost there. If I looked at it, I would have cut part of this off and left more of that. Don't tell anybody. Okay, so if we put this down in here, then we'll make it out to here because we want to put a charm on this tag. So let's go ahead and make it out to here and see what it looks like. We can always make it just a smidge shorter. See, I made it so that we've got this little angel here, fairy there. And if we make it into a tag, looks a little crooked actually. I don't think it is. I think it's an optical illusion. I'm going to use a bigger angle on this one because it's fatter. So let's do this one here. And then we'll flip it over. And mark it here. And what I just noticed is I never signed my card. Oh no. I only used it from home anyway. I used it online. I have the best insurance. I get $180 a month that I can use for over-the-counter meds and stuff or utilities. So starting in January, I won't have to pay an electric bill at all. That's amazing to me. Okay, so we're going to put that in there. And it's not going to hold it shut. Should we put a tab on that? Should we make this a little bit shorter? Put a tab and a charm on it? Yeah. I think so. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. I'm just trying to think of something to make it heavier. If not, we'll just put a Velcro dot there. It's no big deal. I think I still want to do this either way. Yeah, we'll put that on there. Yep, let's do that. Since it's going to end up being the back page and not page 15, then I want to put a charm on it anyway. And then we'll have to put some ephemera or something off camera on there. let's see, it's going to stick out this way. So I think you put it on backwards for it to show up frontwards. You never get it right. Oh, I got it right. Okay, so we need to ink this. If I had used 110 cardstock and not 65, that might have held it. Or if it was shorter, it would be more stiff and it would hold it better. But we're going to have to get the Velcro dots out. I have these big ones, but I don't want to use one of the big ones. I pulled these off of a snippet roll that someone sent me. I guess they figured people might want to deconstruct it if they didn't want to use it exactly that way. And so that's what I was going to do. I was getting ready to cut these flowers off. And they came right off because they were Velcroed on. I was like, no way. And then it was like, way. I need to round these corners. I have to re-ink the corners. I finally got my brush corduroy in the bigger, like this, the bigger pad. Thank goodness. It's one of my favorite browns. And there we go. And I'll hold it down. I'll put this that we didn't ink the back of. And the paper ended up being white. That's okay. We've got some other white tags. We have mixed and matched. It's kind of loud. This is so light that you have to keep reloading your dauber to get it on there. We did just do the front, didn't we? Anyway, this will go here, and the charm will hang down. Towards the inside of the book. That's all right, it's the back page. We should have plenty of room. Okay, so that's going to be page 16. Now we're going to go on to this page, which is 14, which should have originally been 18. Or, yeah, 16. I don't even know anymore. I just don't know anymore. Yeah, it should have been 16. Okay, this is the paper we're going to use. This page is going to be easy. Well, that other one wasn't hard. I just kind of made a mistake. Kind of. Okay, and this says Frozen Kingdom here, so it's got this bird and everything, so I don't want to cover any of that up. Excuse me. But I do want to put a pocket on. So I'm going to put a pocket right here. And I think I'm going to make it long enough. No. I could just put a really long pocket and put a bookmark in it. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to do this other thing that I saw on Pinterest. This one, again, doesn't say who it is. there's no link to their YouTube or anything like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a pocket that goes, I'd like to keep that icicle. So it's going to go from here to here. Then it's going to go down. It's not going to be very big. It's just going to go down to here. That's too narrow. I don't want to cut the bird's head off. Let's go right above his head. Wow, that ended up being a very small pocket. That's all right. We don't really have a lot of room, do we? Okay. Then we're going to put a belly band on the page. I think I'm going to cut it right down the side. Or do I want this one? Either one will work. I should have made that pocket a little bit bigger. That's okay. It's all okay. Let's see what I've got over here. I do have this. So we can ignore that, and that will give us a bigger pocket. I do want to keep the S. I don't know why it's an S, but it is. So let's remeasure our width. Let's go all the way over. Okay. Now, let's redo our height as well. Let's make a decent sized pocket. Couldn't see my mark once I got it over here. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Then we're going to take I guess we'll take this bird paper. That's not going to work, is it? See, it would need to be this way, only long. Oh, look at that. This is long enough. Okay, let's cut a 1 inch or a 1.5 inch. What do you guys think? 1 inch wide. Well, let me see what I'm going to do about the fairies that are on here. Okay, I ended up with a really fat belly band. That's too big. I want to make a bookmark and put it through there. Cuts her head off. Let's trim this down just a little bit. Rather cut her feet off than her head off. It's going to cut her head off either way, isn't it? I really like this idea, but I really don't know what I'm going to do about the paper. That's better. You know what? I think we're going to have to use a different paper. Like this. Okay. If we put it there, all right, let me put you on pause, and I'm going to unfortunately have to print a piece of paper that we can use to make this page, because I don't think I have anything other than that bird. Let's see what I've got. I've got these keys. I don't like that either. All right, let me put you on pause. I'm changing it. We're going to have a belly band with a pocket on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this belly band right there. Then I've taken a piece of scrap paper and put it behind this one. And so we're going to glue it together to make a pocket. And then we're going to glue that onto here. And then we'll have a belly band with a pocket on it. the other one just isn't going to work for this size page. It was just a, or for this paper, it was a pocket and then a belly band, and it looked very cool. But a belly band with a pocket is cool too. It's actually snowing out. I live in Seattle and we hardly ever get snow. Okay, let's make our pocket. And then we'll have all of our pages done. Or all of our papers done. And then what we'll do, I'll do it off camera. Is you glue the papers into the book as pages. So I'll do a couple with you to show you. It's very easy. You just glue them in. And then, let's see, where do I want this? I want it down a little bit so that I can put stuff in it. Let's put a thumb hole in it before it gets too dry. Okay. I did it again. I wonder if it would be easier to glue the belly band to the pocket and then put the whole thing on the paper now too. You can't really see it that much, but it gets the point off the edge. Okay. That was probably off camera, but I was just inking the thumb hole. Let's... Oz is barking because the Amazon guy was just at the door. Oz. So I'm drawing a line so I know to put the glue on in between those two. Actually, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just my neighbors going up and down the stairs because I didn't get a ding from my Alexa device. You can tell when it's in the middle because your thumb hole will be in the middle. Unless your thumb hole's way off. Yeah, that was easier. Yeah, see, it is. And then I'll make a card for it off camera. There's no need for you to sit there and watch me do that since I can't even do this. Apparently, I'm having a bad morning. Okay. Okay. So that's that. I'll make a card for here and a card for here. And this is going to end up being page, what did I say? 14. Yes, this is page 14. So this is signature 2. See, it's a good thing I write this on the back of these. Signature 2, video 7, page 14. And it can go on the left or the right-handed pages. Okay. So that's going to be that. Let me show you how to put one of the pages into the book or into the signature. Okay, this is signature 2. Yeah, that is awfully close to the back of the book, isn't it? I may have to make a new card for that and not put a charm on it because I think it's going to be, I could make the card a little bit shorter. I want to make sure this is shorter than the spine is. I ended up having to cut her poor little feet off. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so let's just do this page since we're here. All you have to do is glue the back of this and then glue it onto here. Try not to get your fuzzies in there. And it's very simple. You just glue it in or glue it on the paper and that's it. So I'll go through and do all 16 of these. Then in the next video, and I'll read you the list of what I'm going to do. It's just your basic, go through and make sure everything's all right. And then we'll make the cover. And then I think we're going to be done in 9 videos. 9 will be the flip through. So I think we'll be done in 8 videos instead of 9. So you want to make sure you've got your little white border all the way around. And then you just put it down on the page. No big deal. And by putting that little puddle of glue in each corner, that gives you the ability to slide them around a little bit and get them lined up. And this is not a big, fat, thick book. So it'll be pretty easy to put these in. Okay, and that's all there is to it. Now this page is put in and it's part of the book. That's all there is to it. Okay, now I'll do the cards for this. And then the final check through that I'll be doing is I'm going to glue the papers to the pages. Then I'm going to go through and check the pages, see if I've left anything out. So last minute cards. And I'll also check, like this could use some ephemera. I'm not sure though. I don't really want to cover up the little butterfly girl with the lantern. You know what I mean? So anyway, but things like that. And then, yeah, and any last minute ephemera. And that's what I'll be doing off camera. So when we come back in the next video, in video 8, to do the cover, oh, we'll be done in 8 videos. Wow. Okay. Then all we have to do is do the cover. I'll have everything else already done. And so that's your homework, is for you to have everything already done as well. Okay? All right, well, that's it for this video. And I'll see you in the next video. And that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.